Before you hear this audio, it is important to note that I have severe post-traumatic stress disorder from severe police brutality, including but not limited to torture, assault at gunpoint, torture at gunpoint, sexual assault at gunpoint, sexual torture at gunpoint, sexual humiliation at gunpoint, false imprisonment, kidnapping, and attempted murder. At the time of this incident, I had, I believe, 8 or 9 police complaints filed with the Helsinki police against Anna Vuorivirta for a range of domestic abuse, and at least 1 request for executive assistance. This number has now risen to 16 police complaints and 3 requests for executive assistance. They've all been ignored or refused. Psychologist Anna Vuorivirta was extremely aware of this when she lied to the Helsinki police about the nature of our relationship in order to terrorize and brutalize me. This malicious wellness check came after months of severe coercive control and narcissistic abuse, which led me to months of begging and pleading with Anna Vuorivirta and her colleagues at KK Arvo for the return of my belongings, which included important documents such as property deeds, which Anna Vuorivirta threatened to destroy. Throughout this exchange with the Helsinki police and at Hartman Hospital later, whenever I said Anna Vuorivirta, my ex-partner, I was corrected to Anna Vuorivirta, my landlord. I was taken to Hartman Hospital, and after being able to show the doctor there abusive and sexually intimate chat messages with Anna Vuorivirta, I was promptly released. Sheepish police told me it was a serious offense to lie to the police and to file a police complaint. Since this event, Detective Anssi Enqvist, via police reports to my complaints, has essentially informed me that Anna Vuorivirta and I never had an intimate relationship. Detective Anssi Enqvist has also essentially informed me that the Helsinki police have decided to void my successful 4E pre-arraignment dismissal against fraudulent charges by corrupt Irish police officers, and that he and the Helsinki police are going to continue to obstruct my human rights civil compensation case in Ireland against corrupt Irish cops. As it seems, that's what Helsinki police do, cover up crimes for foreign corrupt cops. Due to Detective Anssi Enqvist's reports, which he says I have no right to appeal, in order to clear my name, I am forced to begin to release evidence of the domestic abuse I suffered at the hands of Anna Vuorivirta and evidence of our intimate and sexual personal life. Anna Vuorivirta has repeatedly admitted the abuse was premeditated and deliberate. This vicious domestic abuse that began escalating in October, with Anna Vuorivirta informing me it was she who decided whether I lived or died, and it was she who decided when I died. Into a brutal chaos of events from November 2023 onwards that included financial domestic violence, punitive starvation for speaking back, and attempts to get me to kill myself via financial domestic abuse and chronic stress. Shortly after this incident, Anna Vuorivirta arrived on the doorstep of my building to taunt me about filing the police complaints and used mean voices to insult me about seeking help from domestic violence services and emergency crisis workers such as Riku, Nolalina, Monica, Safety Net, and others. The Helsinki police do nothing except enable and protect this level of abuse. Prior to my release from custody, having shown the police and doctor that I was dragged to, that I did indeed have an intimate and sexual relationship with Anna Vuorivirta, I asked the Helsinki police that were present why they came in so very violently against a manifestly vulnerable disabled person with severe post-traumatic stress disorder. After nearly an hour and a half of a recorded phone call of my detailing and explaining to the police that I had filed police complaints against Anna Vuorivirta and I had severe PTSD. In response, I was told that corrupt elements of the Irish police had lied to the Helsinki police and told them And this is what the corrupt Irish cops told the Finnish cops. I get this. That I have a long history of violence against cops. That I've hidden armaments. That I've hidden knives and hide knives around my apartments. That I booby trap apartments. And that I set petrol traps around my apartments. That I am essentially some form of supervillain domestic terrorist. One would wonder why I am free. However, this was what they told me, and they were very clear that they believed that it was verbatim truth. None of this is true. In fact, I fought what is allegedly the longest successful pre-arraignment 4A dismissal in Irish legal history. Via that victory, I am allegedly the first recognition of a non-binary person in an Irish Circuit Court judgment, and I exposed 17 Irish police officers as colluding to committing perjury, and exposed a long-running scam of taking fraudulent, abusive process, bad faith, malicious prosecution against members of the public for personal gain of the corrupt police officers via fraudulent compensation claims that defraud the Irish people and the Irish state. Corrupt Irish police essentially lied to Helsinki police to send them in as heavy as possible to try and harm me and or have me killed. And now, per Anssi Enqvist, the Helsinki police inform me nobody did anything wrong, and that the Helsinki police are going to cover this up. I never had a relationship with Anna Vuorivirta, so she could not have lied, and the Irish police did not lie to the Helsinki police, even though these lies can be shown to be lies via an Irish Circuit Court judgment. Anssi Enqvist and the Helsinki police are fine with being used for murder by foreign corrupt police officers. Due to this, I have to release this extract of the Malicious Wellness Check phoned down on me by psychologist Anna Vuorivirta, my ex-partner. I suppose there's trigger warnings. It gets apparently very upsetting towards the end. They come in with dogs, guns, and a number of people have asked me to turn it off at that point, that they can't listen to it. So you've been warned. Oh, I should also add, this extract comes at the end of a nearly hour and a half exchange that was conducted through the door and on the phone, during which I explained the situation, explained the police reports, explained my post-traumatic stress disorder over and over, and explained that they were there for malicious reasons by my ex-partner. There is a full recording that's nearly or over an hour, and it is available to verifiable academics and journalists, and it will be released in good time. The audio of the armed raid is recorded or was recorded on the telephone, so it will probably play better on your phone. It will need some volume. I don't have the tools to normalize and amplify it, because the end is punctuated by the Helsinki police smashing the door in and the dogs coming in, which causes audio clipping very badly. So you may have to turn it up. Thanks for listening.
I can't get it right now, but it would be really, really nice if you could just open the door and...
I'm not coming with you. I'm not opening the door. I'm asking you kindly to not cause this place to be a place of trauma. And that's what you're going to do.
We're not going to do it if you just open the door.
I'm not going to open the door, because that will make this place a place of trauma.
Can you tell me again what happened to you in the Ireland? What did the police do?
I was subjected to... I went back to renovate a property, and I had a bad tenant, and the bad tenant had stolen furniture and vandalized the place. When I went back to renovate the property, the tenant, I believe, phoned in a fraudulent police call. The police officer that took the call decided to target me for compensation fraud I was beaten, I was tortured, sexually assaulted at gunpoint, I was sexually tortured, I was falsely imprisoned, I was put through a fraudulent trial which I won. It took me 2.8 years. I had them harassing me at my door before court at 5 in the morning. I've had every type of abuse put on me.
Hello, this is the officer again.
Yes.
Yeah, how did the call go with the paramedic?
I don't know. If he just handed you away, then I'm asking you, please don't do this.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this.
Okay. Are you on your computer right now?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the files, the police reports up?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see the attachments place or something? If you opened up the file report?
Do you mean on the website or
on the website.
I'll open the
thing where you can download different kind of photos and documents.
Yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah. Okay. If you could do the document download thing.
Yeah, I have the document.
Yeah. And we will be in contact with the detective that is working on your case.
Yeah.
And we will send him the information that you have been sending more files to him or her.
Yeah, I have done that. I sent them today.
Everything already.
I haven't sent the most recent ones, but I sent I think just up till 3 o'clock. But what happened after 3 o'clock is me just going, why are you doing this? Can you please stop and give me my belongings?
No, but if you could stop the download.
What do you mean?
The files that I told you about.
Yes. Yeah. I have those, yeah.
Yeah, you have them, the files.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this doesn't need to go any further. I'm absolutely fine.
Give you some advice.
Yeah. I've logged in. I was going to send them, I was actually going to send them about a minute ago, but
okay.
I was also talking to abuse support organization just before I spoke to you.
Okay, so you were on the phone with the.
Yeah, I was on the phone with a immigrant abuse charity called Monica, seeking more support for the abuse that's been going on.
Okay.
So I can give you the identifier of the complaint that I sent today. It's
No.
Yeah.
I don't need that. If you can put it up to the crime report.
Yeah, I have it up, and I can send the screenshots that I told you exist now.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't need the screenshots. You have to send them to put the files to the crime report.
Yeah, I've been sending them as and when I can.
Yeah, but if you have something new, you can download them now.
I mean, I can show that this is a fraudulent call. Like that you guys are here for a fraudulent reason.
Yeah, well, the Anna case that she called.
Yeah, like this is literally just she's trying to cause terror. She's like this is a vengeful thing done to terrorize me because I told her I'd filed another police complaint. Like this. I mean, literally, they have the deeds to my property in Dublin because they have important records that I need for welfare here. They have the keys to my property in Ireland. They have correspondence in email that for a lawyer for an insurance case that they're withholding, and none of this should happen if the normal thing anyone would do is just give the person their requested belongings, right?
Yeah, the belongings in Dublin. Yeah.
No, there's a storage unit in Dublin, and then there's documents and belongings in Finland.
If you could just, I would be in touch with the detective. I will call him. If you could just, like,
I can
download
hear you
the
at
files.
the door.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could download the file.
Please don't do that.
Okay. Yeah. Can you
Please,
come to the door?
please don't do that.
Come
Please.
to the door, please.
You are causing severe anxiety. I can't move. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. I'm too scared, man. I'm too scared. I can't open. I'm too scared. Like, I can't move. I told you.
Yeah.
I'm too
Are you
scared.
on the computer right now?
I'm too scared. I can't move. I can't move. I'm too scared.
I
I'm
understand that.
like,
I understand. Yeah.
like,
Can you tell me where you are now?
I'm sitting because I'm scared, man. I'm sitting because
Where
I'm
are you
scared.
sitting? Where are you sitting?
I'm sitting because I'm scared.
No.
I'm sitting because I'm scared.
Yeah, you're scared.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I'm not resisting. I'm
You
not
got a hand behind
resisting.
your back. No.
I'm not resisting. I can't because you're. Man, I have severe trauma. I can't. I'm scared. I'm not resisting.
Okay, now give the other.